Alrighty, Guru. So on to matchup number two, featuring Joel and Alex. Joel and Alex. Listen, Joel, man, you got hit with the injury bug. Alex got hit with the injury bug. So this is the battle of the injury bugs. You know what I mean? Plus the bye weeks, all that good stuff. So this matchup is kind of sad, but it's one to look out for because we got some playoff implications with this one. So what I like real quick, Egan, I'm gonna go first, and then you come behind me. But I like it's a ballsy move, man. Alex is ballsy. I like his style. I like what he's doing. My man's on the waiver wire heavy, as he should be because of the injuries, and him picking up and playing Flacco is ballsy. I think that's a big move there. Like Johnny said, that's a championship type move or a basement type move, one of those deals. So I like this matchup in the sense that I think Cook is going to go off. James Cook, he's been doing his thing. He's been cooking. Obviously, he has the best wide receiver in the game in Justin Jefferson. Like you mentioned in the last matchup, he is going to be facing Sauce Gardner. Um, I don't know if you can stop Justin Jefferson, but I mean, Sauce Gardner is one of the top DBs in the league, so it'll be a good matchup to watch. But at the end of the day, Jettas is Jettas, man. Jettas is going to get his, and Sam Darnold is playing really good football, finding the right receivers, and Jettas is, toe tapping his way into the end zones and making spectacular, just doing what Jettas does, and I huge fan of his. Another pickup that I like and start that he is doing is Wandale Robinson. I mean, I know Malik Neighbors is pretty much the offense over there in New York, but I want to say Wandale Robinson had like 8 or 9 targets or catches last game and produced with those catches. He's definitely obviously the wide receiver two over there, but he's making moves, and I like where he's at. And the question mark that I have on his roster, Egan, is Travis Kelsey. Now that Rice is out, does Travis Kelsey decide to play football now or what? I mean, he is one that obviously is a big tight end, big name tight end. He was drafted to be, a top 2, top 3 tight end in the league. Just has not been producing. And is this his week to finally wake up, stop doing commercials, stop doing podcasts, and actually play football? I think so. I think that this is, Andy Reid telling him, hey, we're going to be leaning on you heavy here. So, and Patrick Mahomes hasn't been really doing that much either, and I think they figure it out this week. They play New Orleans on Monday Night Football, prime time. Great matchup, by the way, in real football. That's gonna be a good game. But the loss of Rashid Rice is gonna hurt them, but I feel like it's gonna benefit Kelsey in that aspect. On the flip side, Joe, man, Josh Allen has not been Josh Allen lately, man. I don't know. I know you were pretty frustrated with his performance last week and how he's been doing pretty much in general. The guy either gets you 30 points or 7 points. It's either one way or the other. I would not like to have him on my roster, but and James Conner has been doing his thing. Hasn't got hurt yet, which is amazing. Don't want to jinx that. But he's been doing his thing over there in Arizona. Debo came back. He looked really good last week. Um, Egan, did he score last week for you guys or no?
No, he had a long
Long
reception.
reception, that's what it
Yeah.
was. Yeah. But he looked good. I thought he looked good. It looked like he didn't lose a step. The 49ers offense is just amazing and just to watch in general. But another question mark I have for Joel though too is Ingram. What's the deal with Ingram? I don't know if it's because of the lack of production from Trevor Lawrence or what, but he just has not been doing his thing. I know there was a lot of hype around Ingram coming into this year, but man, he's just not been producing. Um, Dontavian Wicks, I believe that's his first name, but Wicks, I like that pickup. I think that with what's his name out? Who's the guy that just got injured over there? Was it Watson? I think it was Christian Watson. Yeah, I think he stepped up and is going to be playing the ball or catching the ball a lot more. I know Love was finding him during last week. I know it was garbage time against Minnesota, but man, He found the end zone last week, and he's been playing lights out. Before I go to Egan, I have Alex squeaking this one by. This is going to be, to me, a low scoring game. Not too much going on, but he squeaks it by. Alex squeaks it by, excuse me, 130 to 128. What you got, Egan?
Well, Flacco, and even if Allen isn't what Allen can
Right.
be, he's going to farm Flacco. But I don't even think Flacco's playing because I read Richardson is back at practice, and I think Downs' value is tied to Flacco because he doesn't seem to have a good chemistry with
I
Richardson.
agree.
So I think that's a big one there. I think Connor will struggle against the Niners run. The Niners have been weak against the pass. They've been pretty strong against the run. Um, and Cook doesn't get in the end zone enough for me, but he's pretty solid all the way around. And the Hill Jefferson matchup, I mean Jefferson's in a class by himself. Uh, there's nothing else that needs to be said there. Hill doesn't have a quarterback,
Man, I mean, you talk about
and
somebody's stock going down. Man,
you've seen his numbers the last 2 weeks. They're not
not
good.
good. Not good.
Oh, this Alex. Wandale Robinson's been very good, been pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving him the edge over. I can't. Kelsey, I really think is going to come on strong with Rice being out.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if Ingram's going to play. I haven't read anything on him. The pickup I really love is Wicks. I think he's going to just blow out. He had like 13 targets last week, including 5 in the red
Yeah.
zone. I just and then a sneaky one for Joel is Hill. And
Yeah.
he's not the guy that they get him involved in the passing game a lot, and he's putting up decent numbers. I got to give Joel the edge here. I don't see the quarterback discrepancy is just so huge.
You're not a Flacco fan. I'm hearing you're not a Flacco fan.
Well, the thing is I don't. The thing is I don't even think he's going to play. And if he doesn't play, who's available on the waiver wire that he could pick up? I just don't.
Daniel Jones.
Oh God,
He's gonna pick up Daniel Jones. Watch what I tell you.
I'm surprised that guy's even in the
I
NFL
know it.
still.
Oh, God, he's so trash.
But as much as I give Alex crap, I mean, I really have been impressed with Wandale Robinson this year. He's been very, very
Oh
solid.
yeah.
I I'm not a big fan of Dubes. I'm not, and I think Tampa's going to put up some points on Atlanta's defense. Um, I I got to give Joel the edge here.
What's the score you got?
I mean, 115 to 105. I think it's going to be 10 points more.
Ooh.
I I just think the quarterback difference is so huge. And I know Allen's coming off a bad game. I just don't see him having back to back. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but and if Richardson's back, I think that really tanks Downs' value. So
We're good.
I'm gonna go with Joe.
Yeah, Alex is going to be put to the test today as a man, or this week as a manager. We're going to see how he performs under pressure as a manager, and it's going to be exciting to watch. But yeah, so Egan got Joe squeaking this one by 115 to 105. I am opposing him. I got Alex winning 130 to 128. So on to the next matchup. All right, so the next matchup I got here is